Hey guys, it's Conference here, back with another flash vertical velocity construction update. And this might be one of the more exciting ones. Look at this, we have some new fencing in. The old fence is down. We can finally see straight through to the coaster, which tells me they're trying to get this pathway open as soon as possible. They have all the landscaping done up here. As far as I can tell, all the work is done on this end of the track. So once that fence opens up and they continue this kind of wrought iron fence down there, we will be able to walk straight through to Metropolis, which is going to be awesome. So this is a great change by the park, and hopefully we'll see it all come down very soon. There's also looks like a new little section of concrete here just to kind of finish off where they have the fencing, so we'll be able to get even closer to the coaster right there. But we're also going to be taking a look down there because you can see a new building going up. We'll be able to get better views of it from the giant wheel as well as from in Metropolis, but you can see one of the little electrical buildings right next to the spike going in right now. That building is presumably going to house all the, electrical components for both the first and second launch, or maybe just the second launch. They might have all the first launch components in the station itself, which we have not seen go vertical quite yet. We are really waiting on that. But there you have that, and it's actually being built with a completely different material than this electrical building right here. That one's being built out of what looks like some form of metal. This one was, of course, wood. But we're gonna get a better view from other vantage points in the park of that, but great to see. I am curious to see what they wind up doing with this segment of fence right here, if they're gonna keep it this kind of temporary style fence, or if they're gonna continue with this wrought iron fence down there. You can see the old fence is just zip tied to this new fence right here, so it's definitely a temporary setup. Looks like they also still have to fill in some more dirt at these posts, but I do hope that this winds up having a more permanent style of fence. You can actually see, I'm gonna go over here now, you can see more fence posts behind this temporary fence. Yeah, right here you can see that there's more posts for that new style of fencing. I don't think there's anything else on this side. I can't really tell, but I imagine they'll have to have a bit more of a taller style of fence on this side, since you'll kind of be accessing restricted areas back here. Of course, that fence up there is pretty low, which I think is a little surprising, but then again, up there, you can't really access anything that you can't go on safely because all the low zones are blocked in. I would also assume we'll probably see an opening, like a gate in the fence right up there by the men's bathroom to access the electrical building right there for any maintenance employees, just so that they don't have to walk all the way around. They could just walk in from right there. You can also see some more mark out and some kind of string, it looks like, maybe to mark out the area over there. I think that's a little too close to this side of the park to be for Park 6, which is the mini arboretum they're gonna have, kind of like a little walk-through park. But I believe that's further up, so I'm not exactly sure what that might be for. You also see some wood sitting over there on pallets, some metal. There's a lot of pieces around right now. Really, we're just waiting to see grouting, which it's still in the same state it was before, where they haven't actually started grouting. They do have some wood kind of blocked out, presumably to get ready for it, but they don't have it done yet. I do believe Force Concrete is on site. They're the company that has been working on the concrete for this attraction. So it's just a matter of time, but I do think they're gonna have some issues getting to the supports that are inside that fence there to do grouting, since they're gonna probably have to remove the fence or find some other way to get the concrete truck in there. So it's gonna be an interesting thing to see. You can see over there's some new concrete, presumably for the buildings back there. It's kind of hard to tell, but I do know there's been some more construction on Flash since our last visit, which is obviously a great sign. In addition to that new fence, which we'll get a close-up look at. Over there, it's kind of hard to tell. You could definitely see stuff for the queue and station over there, footers. Over here, get a better look. There's definitely something going on over there. Probably get a better view from by Metropolis. But yeah, lots of land clearing. I see a building going up for sure. And of course we have that nice new fence over there as well that just really opens up the area. Very nice. Now we're over here in Metropolis. Gonna take a look at how Flash is looking from this side of the site. For starters, it looks like those two holes in the concrete have just been filled with more concrete. I guess they just decided that they needed to be replaced. In the distance over there where the queue is kind of gonna be for Flash, you can see a ton of trees that have been knocked down. They still have the stumps in, but they are all gone. Over here we have a great view of that new building that is being installed right next to that second launch that is presumably an electrical building. You can see there's some carts or trucks still on site. There's a ton of equipment over there, a lot of materials. Looks really, really good. Can't wait to see that finished. And of course, over at the station, Still not really any signs of it going vertical along with the queue. We really can't tell. Of course, the entrance to the attraction is basically going to be right there, and I don't see any signs of the queue start over there. They still have to do grouting. We can kind of see from over here that pretty much all supports still need to be grouted. Can't tell about these ones over here. It looks like those aren't grouted, so still a bit of work to be done, though I imagine that this path that's going to start over here where that fence is and run all the way over to where we saw the new path being installed, that is probably going to be open within a week or two. If I had to guess, they're moving along pretty quickly. Over here, of course, is going to be where Park 6 is going to be. Pretty much this whole area is going to be pretty opened up, because you can see that is where the bathrooms are over there. And that fencing, the temporary fencing, is going to come down. There's that electrical building. So it's all going to be pretty opened up and really nicely landscaped. That's going to do it for this flash vertical velocity construction update. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.